Hi, I'm Paul Higgins, and this is another tip from BLG. So who we help corporate escapees to find both lifestyle and financial freedom. So if you want to stay connected, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. But thanks for watching this video. So the purpose of this video today is to talk about personality profiling. In particular, we're going to use a tool called DISC, and the key reason for that is one that I've used in corporate. At Coca-Cola, we used it. It was very good. It's very simple to understand, and also thanks to Tony Robbins, he's actually provided you the ability to get the assessment for free, which is fantastic. So what are some of the key pain points, I think, at the moment? One thing is where you think that people see and view the world the way that you do, and I think that's a classic case. And certainly in clashes, you'll often see a natural preference, so whether someone's left brain or right brain. And you can see that neither are right or wrong, but they're just seeing the world very differently, and that can impact how you work with people. So whether it be suppliers, partners, clients, or your team members, and also within a team, you can sometimes see some conflict based on people just not understanding where people are coming from. What are their natural preferences? So that's certainly a big pain point. And as you know, communicating and working with people is so essential if you're running your own business, and understanding those preferences is fantastic. I think the other thing is just that you use your brain every second of the day. So wouldn't it be great to just understand a little bit more about your brain and your preferences to help you better work with people? So there are a couple of the pain points, and the solution that I'm going to propose today is to basically go and do the assessment. So Tony Robbins has thankfully given us this for free. So if you go to tonyrobbins.com/DISC, DISC, you can take the assessment. So this is an example of my assessment. So it comes out and it gives you a score, 100 being the highest and 0 being the lowest, against those 4 key components. So as you can see here, I'm moderate D, very high I, and fairly low S and C. And you'll see the grey is just about adaptive styles. Now I won't go into detail in how you debrief it. I am an accredited DISC person, and you might want to, instead of just getting the free one from Tony, you might want to approach a DISC moderator to actually go through this. But you can get a glimpse for yourself. It sort of talks about what they are. So decisive, interactive, stability, and cautious is what the 4 stand for. And then you can also go through and sort of work out what are some of the problems when faced with each of these 4, and you can see where they're high versus low, what type of actions they'll be taking. So for me, for example, I really love persuasiveness, gregarious, inspiring, enthusiastic. That's certainly my natural style, and I'm also very driven, can be quite forceful in my views, and also quite determined, very determined in effect. But where you come down to stabilizing and cautious is that I'm quite independent. I'm quite independent. I'm rebellious, etc. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not systematic. I'm not careful. At accounting, I wasn't brilliant because I would always want to have the next biggest idea or work with people rather than the detail. So you can just get a sense, and then what it does is shows you basically each and goes into a bit more detail. So how could you use this against or with your team? So how you could use it with your team is to look at each of the individuals. You would do a one-on-one to get their profile, see what they've learned out of that, and then you could do a team dynamic to see how different people work. So typically if someone is really high D, it would generally clash more with someone who's high S or high C. And as I said, in a sales environment, if you're selling to a high D, you want to be short, to the point. They want a lot of facts. Whereas if you're selling to a high C person, they want to be very conservative, cautious. They want to know what all the risks are, how you've mitigated those risks, etc. So there's just some ways that you can use the DISC profile. So if you'd like to learn more, and I'm happy to debrief you on yours, you can go to blgmeeting.com to book that. Also, if you got value out of this, please share it within your network. And as I said at the start, I'd love for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get more great content like this to help corporate escapees find both lifestyle and financial freedom.